Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 2 on the whole project for Philip and Edem. So, in your view, it's a 4-bedroom house. That's a 3D representation. It is a huge house, though. It has 3 car garages. Okay, it has 2 living rooms, 2 kitchens. Okay, all the bedrooms are all en suite. Okay, it has a foyer. Man, I love this ranch house. We're building this house on 4 plots of land. Okay, yes, but it's not actually consuming the entire 4 plot though. Yes, but because of the length and breadth of the house, it will not be suitable on a single plot. A 2 plots and a half thereabout is okay, and then the remaining plots will be used as a garden, as you can see, for decoration in the backyard. You understand? There is going to be a parapet, and the roofing is going to be shingles. Yes, instead of aluminium sheet. If you look at the block plan, this looks like hexagon and pentagons, and the curves are too much. So if you don't have an experienced mason, there's going to be a lot of mistakes. Okay, apparently I mentioned in episode 1 that the profiling and the foundation was done by a gentleman from Tech, okay, from Kwame Nkrumah University, and he was a student at the same time he was working, so he mobilized some boys from Kumasi to come and do this work, because Philip and Edem kept looking for someone who would be able to execute the project. They had an uncle who could do it, but he was extremely busy. The architect that did the drawing says he's not able to demarcate whatever he has done on paper onto the ground, which was very funny. We didn't understand why he was not unable to do so, and for me it was not surprising to me, because a lot of architects are out there, they only do copy and paste. When you ask them to draw drawing for you, they go somewhere online, copy and paste. So when it comes to practical, if you ask them to do profiling, they can't do it. Man, you'll be surprised. Yes, so for me, I'm not shocked though. I've had such experiences for quite a long time. I've been on the field for so long, so it's no news to me. Yeah, but I was hoping that with this gigantic house, this architect should be able to do something. But he said, no, I will not be able to do it. So they made a whole lot of mistakes, which I think is not worth talking about. So Madam Adam and the husband reached out, and Stephen went and took over, and he's been able to demarcate all the rooms. Okay, he did all that needed to be done as per the design. There are some portions that were missing. He had to introduce them. The room sizes were smaller due to the size of the foundation, which was reduced due to the earlier contractor, and so he had to, improvise it. You understand? And I did mention that, yeah, all these engineers, most of them are not practically inclined. They only have book knowledge. But when you come to technicality, these local guys are really good. Whoever have actually gone through the proper training as a mason, man, they are really good. You understand? Yes. There are some engineers, even here in Dubai, they only have the name. When the work is given, they rely on the local artisans, those small artisans, either from Ghana, from India, from Bangladesh, and they use those people a lot, and they take a lot of money. They call themselves, I'm the engineer, but guess who is working? You see a guy from Bangladesh, you see a guy from Ghana, you see a guy from India. You understand? Engineer comes to site and he holds the drawing, and all he does is to confirm what the artisan has done. You understand? So for me, just locate the right person, irrespective of the title. The person who can do the job for you. For me, that's what I'm looking for. Once he's able to do the work, regardless of the title, Let us do the work, finish the work, and let us all be happy. You understand? For me, that is my goal. That is my goal. It is important to find yourself in that regard. It is important. You understand? It is important. So Stephen did his best. He demarcated everything and then left it for the boys to continue. And then he had to move on to Sunyani. After Sunyani, he went to Kumasi. From Kumasi, he came back to Ho. You understand? So Mr. Philip and Madam Edem provided their own carpenter, which I did mention in episode 1. Okay, and then the steel bender also from Ho. But Stephen and the entire crew was given an accommodation. There's a borehole already, so there's no issue with water. You can see the entire house is huge. The entire house is huge. So huge. 2 plots is not enough. You understand? 2 plot, because of the shape of the house, you can't put it on a single plot. Okay, you can not even stretch it on 100, neither can you even stretch it on a 70. It has to be, let's say, on the 100, which is 200 joined together. You understand? And then a little bit, probably about 200 and a half. Are you with me? So this is almost about, she has an acre of land all around. That's an acre. So the house has been situated in the middle of the 4 plot. Which shouldn't be so. Again, a mistake from the earlier contractor. He should have shifted the house to the left side of the 4 acre. You understand? So she could have the front view to design her garden and the sitting area, a sauna or anything of that form. You understand? But they just put the entire house on the 4 acre in the middle. You understand? So there's going to be a lot of parapet designs here. Okay, window designs. There's a lot of design. The architect that did this put a lot of details into it. Are you with me? So the person who will be working on it, the finishing is going to cost a lot because much details is required. The plumber that did the plumbing work is my plumber, Mr. Frederick Owusu. He did the plumbing work. In case you need his services, you can contact him. Okay, so in such cases, Mr. Philip and Madam Edem are ensuring that they have sand at the site, because getting sand to the site was difficult, and stones, because of where they are located, is a hilly top. Okay, so it costs her more just to transport all these materials up there. Cement, she had a lot of cement in her store. So this is a container she built. She built that container to be able to store materials. You understand? Because to move materials from the whole municipal all the way to the location called Sokode in Ho, in order to get to this location, it was costing her more. So it was better that she find a container on the plot and then put all the materials in there and lock it. And then also had a security. Understand? So a lot have been invested into this. A lot has been invested. She really took the time to invest in her project. You understand? So it hasn't been easy at all. Stephen did a great job, and I really appreciate Stephen and the team for all the efforts they put into ensuring that all the project that I give him is executed properly. Okay, it's executed properly, and I am super excited that we are making people smile, making people happy. So for me, I believe that I came at the right time. My main objective is to help people out there to also get their dream houses. Okay, yes, to also get their dream houses. So in case you need my assistance, all you have to do is reach out to me. You understand? I'm not your enemy. I'm not here to take your money. Yes, let's sit down, behave as an adult, okay? And once we begin your project, please be respectful of every artisan. You understand? There are some artisans, the client, the way and manner in which they talk is not healthy. You understand? It's not healthy. You need these people to work for you, and therefore you must treat them with the ultimate respect. You understand? Ultimate respect. So, Madam Edem is so adorable. She's so adorable, very quiet, very peaceful, and she made sure that Stephen was comfortable. She never kept their money. She made sure that once they start the work, she gave them half payment, and then when they go to an appreciable height, again she has to send another money. Okay. Now, in areas where I made mention that it was a mistake from the earlier contractor, Stephen had to introduce some pillars within the foundation. Okay, that I'll be putting them together and then adding it to the workmanship that Stephen charged, which was the 18,500 for the block day. You understand? Apparently, he has to add some few things. So, Madam Edem has to pay him around 20,000. You understand? He paid him 20,000. So, yeah, for me, I'm very excited that coming onto the YouTube space, just for the fact that I started building my house, it has actually turned into this where I'm able to help people out there. You understand? A lot of people might not need my help, but a lot of people need my help. So it's two ways. Some people want me to build for them. Some people want to use my artisans so that they can supervise and do their own project. Some people don't have anybody at all. So I become their family. And that is so dear to me because I want to prove a point. For me, that is my goal. It's not just about, taking the project and working. No, I want to prove a point. I want to let people know that it is possible. Okay, the negativity is too much. I want to let people know there are good people out there. There are honest people out there. There are some people that, for me, when I'm building your house, it's as though I'm building my second house. I put all my heart into it, honestly. And I want it to go so perfect. So perfect. It's so much that I've even forgotten myself. So this brings us to the end of episode 2. Please stick and stay where I come your way with episode 3 on Philip and Edem. I hope you enjoyed. If you like the building and the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.